All right, guys, welcome back to another podcast. What episode is this? What episode is this? 49?
50 or
49.
49.
49. Almost 20 more episodes, and then we'll
Yeah,
have the
40.
legendary 69.
69.
Wow, this is super exciting. So, since it is June, I thought it might be. By the way, I forgot to mention this. Starting episode 50, new episodes every Friday. I don't want to do this. I don't want it to be confusing. So we're just gonna do new episodes every Friday. This is gonna be super exciting. So let's go ahead and get started.
Yeah.
So I surveyed a lot of you
Oh,
guys.
we're recording on a Friday.
So let's go ahead and get started. So, oh, sorry, I was watching a Darman video. Let me just go back to Discord on my iPad.
Darman.
Sorry, I'm just gonna go back. So, can you give your
Darman.
rating? Can you give your rating first? Can you give your rating?
For the
Yes,
online school.
for the online school.
So 9, 10 out of 10 because I get to stay up late because in IRL I have to get to school at like 8:30 because class starts at 8:40 and 8:45. We get to the classroom. So, and now we can get to class on 9 now.
Okay.
I go to class on 8:55.
Okay.
5 minutes earlier.
All right.
Because, yeah.
So, so in my honest opinion, I'm gonna give it a 6 because why I like it is because there's obviously I can wake up late. Well, obviously I don't. I just wake up normally at 6:30 as usual. But I think I don't wake up that early. So anyways, let's move on. So basically, I don't know. Yeah, I like it. I don't have to change. I don't have to be in such a rush. I can even eat my breakfast during the first period. I can still do that, but I don't because what's the point of that? You can just but that's kind of bad. That plan doesn't really work if your cameras are required. Like in my school,
I just go out to
cameras are optional. You don't have to do it. But it's better.
I go out of the
It's better.
camera.
It's a lot better if you do it.
I go out.
It's a lot better.
I go out of the frame so I can eat my extra breakfast.
You use Zoom, which is a good idea because there's actually a video feature where you can just here's what you got to do. Just record yourself for about 5 minutes, just literally doing the same, just literally not moving, and then literally upload it as your background. Just put up a green, those, how YouTubers have green screens? I know green screens are like $5,000. Well, it's not $5,000. It just means it's very expensive. Just put up like some green cloth. Like I have a green cloth. That's how I use my green screen. So cool little fun fact there. Or just go behind a wall.
You have to have lime.
Or just spend 5 hours coloring using crayons, coloring a green. And then that's it. And then you can literally be away. You can literally be away from your computer and nothing happens. So or you can, if you don't like it that way, you can just use. Remember, I don't know if you watched the video yet, but someone did a video where they pre-recorded their video meetings and then played it back. That's even more like hardworking than being there in person. I don't know if you watched it. Let me see if I can find it. They recorded their video calls, their videos, and then they just uploaded them. So I recorded my calls and nobody. Let me see if I can find it for you. Let's take a quick break. I'm gonna pause this. Okay, guys, I found it. There it is, right there. You can watch it if you want. There it is, right there.
Whoa, yeah.
Okay, so
boy.
Okay, let's move on to someone else's answers, okay? Merlo told me 10 out of 10 because he can be next to his dog, but you're not gonna be next to your dog in September. So one of my friends also said, wait, they only did mid-year. That is so confusing. Some people didn't even respond, but there was like a few people who did. I'm gonna go to one of my friends. They said 8 because they don't have to wake up early and dress up, and they feel like the work is a lot easier. Okay, I'm gonna move on to my other one, someone else. 6 because it's not efficient, and most kids are failing due to them watching YouTube on the side or playing a game, and lessons are no longer are longer than normal because it is hard to teach virtually and no experiments. Okay, someone
try and automate my presence.
can you watch that later? Can you watch that later, please? I do not want to get a copyright strike. Okay. Okay. All right. I disconnected again. Great.
You can watch.
Sorry. If you guys are wondering, I'm basically in another room because they're fixing the air conditioner at the usual place I am, which is right next to the router. So I'm going back to my bedroom, which is the original place. I haven't been here. I haven't worked here since March 2020. So this place is a mess, and I have not worked here since that day. Usually I've been out at the studio where the router is, which is no, that's the place. So, sorry guys for that interruption. Let me go to my other. Where's that other DM? Everyone changes their name, so I never remember it. So okay, so someone said 5 out of 10 because pros less chance of COVID. You don't have to wear a mask, and you can be in your PJs because of the cameras. You can literally be wearing your pants, but the shirt. Honestly, if you're not having a camera on, then you can wear your pajamas. But the cons are too many distractions, not learning very well, there's laggy online work, and the teachers always say put your camera on. That's for some schools, not all. And I agree with that. Okay, I realized I have the wrong internet browser, so that's why I disconnected. So, if you didn't, so that's it. So, that's pretty much the podcast. Thanks so much for listening. And yeah, we've got coming up next, Buses and More's birthday party. That's going to be the next one. You can unmute and talk if you want. All right. Thanks so much for listening. And obviously, let's make some weird and the most. All right. I'm gonna. If you're listening out loud, please turn it down. Please turn it down because I'm about to swear. Let's make the most weirdest and bullshit sounds you have ever heard.